January was a Danmei heavy month for me. So today I'm doing a full reading wrap-up of everything I finished. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be sharing my January Danmei reading wrap-up. All the novels I read, what I thought about them, and also which were the ones that I enjoy and love the most. And before we go into it, let me tell you I'm gonna be sharing the ones in order from the first one I read till the last one. Some of them I read it with my physical copy, some of them I read it on Kindle, and others online. With that being said, let's go. The first Danmei I read during 2026 was actually my first Danmei Omegaverse. How long can your snowman live? Let me tell you, I'm so happy that this title was actually my first read of the year, because I started 2026 with such a cozy, fun and beautiful story that seriously, it's gonna put a smile on your face. Here we have Alpha Vera couple. We have Orbera, who is a really extroverted, open-minded, he's a sunshine, okay? And we have our Alpha, who is someone that seems to be cold and approachable, but he has actually a really warm heart. This Danmei, you will find some touches of fantasy. It is a modern Danmei. It's not gonna change your life, like it's not gonna be a really heavy plot driven, but I'm telling you, it is a perfect Danmei to read if you're looking for a cozy, fun and lovely story to go through. Vera trying to mark his Alpha. Yes, this Danmei comes also with really great a hot smut. And obviously, after saying all of this, I have to give it 5 stars. Moving to the next one, Silent Reading by Pris. Another 5 stars this year. If you love detective stories, if you love mystery and crime, let me tell you, you have to put in your reading list this title. The thing that this author is famous for is, apart from the really great plot, is that you can find people saying that they love one title but then they couldn't continue another. So it's really diverse. I think like her work is really open to a wide variety of people, but definitely it's not for everyone. So in this case, as I said, if you love crime and detective stories, this is a pretty good one to go with. Also, you need to love a slow burn. And let me tell you, I didn't miss the romance at all. I was really invested on solving the crime that we got presented, that I didn't mind not having any progress in our main couple relationship at all. Next, I reread Erha Volume 5 and Volume 6, The Husky and His White Cat Shizum. If you read this series, you know that these 2 volumes are absolutely beautiful and they are clearly the calm before the storm. Let me tell you, rereading Moran Confession again was just amazing. Like, even though I knew what is coming, the feelings were exactly the same. I absolutely love this reread. Seeing finally Chuoning happen, having positive thoughts. Like, if you read her, you know that this is a huge accomplishment, okay? So I'm giving them both 5 stars as well. And the next one was actually Thousand Autumns. Read from Volume 1 till Volume 4. I'm only missing the last volume to end this series. And let me tell you, even though Volume 1 I gave it 3.5 stars, as soon as I start Volume 2, I was like, okay, this shit is really good. I never thought that I was gonna enjoy Thousand Atoms that much, even though it is from the same author, Peerless, which is actually one title that I really love, and it has the funniest couple ever. I knew that Thousand Atoms has a lot of political plot inside, and it was really slow in the sense of the romance. However, as soon as I discovered Dangushi, let me tell you, I fall in love. I love a sassy character. I love a teaser with all my heart. And this title was a really great surprise because, as I said, I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. Overall, I think I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. And the next one is another title that I read on my Kindle, and it is from the same author as Thousand Atoms. So obviously, as I mentioned before, it is clearly Peerless, Volume 3. I read Volume 1 and 2 last year and I put it aside, so I went to continue with this series. And let me tell you, I thought that maybe I was gonna be a bit lost. Like, what happened with me with erha? I'm rereading erha because when I went to pick at Volume 8 after month, I was like, shit, I don't remember anything, let me rewind and go back. It wasn't the case with Peerless. As I mentioned before, this Danmei has the funniest and stupid couple ever in all the titles I read. I love them so much. They are so much fun. Let me tell you, they cannot avoid messing with each other. I think it's inside of them is kind of a need, at this point. Peerless Volume 3, I'm giving it 5 stars because it was really interesting. And the end of that volume got me like, what? What are you telling me? Really great plot twist there because I wasn't expecting it at all. And also it didn't end just there, it didn't end with a cliffhanger, let's say. It gives you a bit more of, information, and then the volume ends. I'm looking forward to continue this series. If you love, again, like crime and mystery stories, because it has like a bunch of things that we're gonna be discovering, this is a really great one for you to add to your reading list. And again, you're gonna love this couple dynamic, let me tell you. Moving to the next one. Crime moment at the end, and one title that really surprised me and got me till the point that as soon as I finished, I went directly to pre-order Volume 2. I'm talking about Thrice Married to a Salted Fish. So I went into reading this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I haven't even read the description behind, okay? Like the cover, absolutely stunning. And I hear people saying that this was an amazing read. So I don't know why I went blind there. How good it is, this story. We have a transmigration story. We have a story that looks like we're gonna have like different lifetimes. The main character that got presented to us has a really difficult illness, and basically he doesn't have much long, okay? Marriage of convenience. Again, even though we start from a really bad beginning, end up getting really close and becoming best friends. What I loved the most about this Danmei was actually the couple dynamic. They are both really bold and sassy. I love characters like that. Like, I absolutely love their personality, and as I said, I cannot wait to continue reading and knowing what is gonna happen. For what I saw in other videos, apparently the end of Volume 1 was obviously a huge moment, and if you read it, but apparently it was good, and then divided on volumes 2. Some people that read the fan translation weren't really happy with that because they felt that we got, like a split this important moment in 2 parts. I haven't read the fan translation, so I'm going blind there, but really looking forward to continue this series. 5 stars, no brainer. Just let me tell you, I read this Danmei in one go, because I couldn't stop reading, okay? And then from all of these historical stories, we're gonna go back to modern Danmei And in this case, it is Tattoo. I read the fan translation of this title, and to be honest, I wasn't that sure I was gonna enjoy this. Just for the description, the little synopsis we got, little I knew. It was actually a really great Danmei to read. We got here again one of my favorite tropes, in the sense that we have someone really cheerful, really friendly, ended up with someone who is really quiet and really intimidating. Like opposite attracts. What I love about this Danmei is how mature it is, in the sense not about, like intimate relationship, but in the sense of how mature and down-to-earth our main characters are. Tattoo shows us a relationship between two adults that are clearly not teenagers anymore. They both carried their own luggage and their own past experiences. And obviously all of that made them behave from one way or another. That is why I find this story really realistic in terms of real relationships. It is a really great option for a cozy and comfy read. It is not long at all. Actually, it is pretty short and relaxed. I'm gonna give it 5 stars just because it was exactly what I was looking for when I read this title. I was looking for a short Danmei, something mature, with an adult couple, and something that didn't require, a lot of thinking from my end. The last one was another fan translation, All Wounds, New Growth. I saw a lot of people recommending this title, and let me tell you, they were right. It was a really beautiful story, in the sense that it's a story about redemption, about second chances, and it's a story that tells us and shows us how important it is to have someone who supports and loves you for your mental health. It's another short story, perfect as well for just few nights of, simple reading, cozy, comfortable. But even though it's short, it's gonna really make your heart melt, in the sense that I was really feeling like a mommy bear for the M lead, in the sense like I was seriously, let me jump into there, let me give you a hug. I don't know, it's not something out of this world, to be pretty honest with you. It's not a blown mind plot at all, but it's sweet, it's beautiful. I will give it 3.5 stars, just because compared to the other titles, it's not there. All of these were the 12 books I read during January. Maybe you're wondering, okay, which were the ones that you enjoy and love the most? Well, let me tell you, it was How Long Can Your Snowman Live, Marriage of Convenience, Alpha, Beta, really cozy, beautiful and fun story. It was Thousand Autumns, which, to be honest, if you tell me before I start reading this series that it was gonna be one of the best Danmeis I read during January, I wouldn't believe you, to be honest. And it was, obviously and without doubts, Thrice Married to a Salted Fish. And now, which titles have you read during January? And specifically, which were the ones that you enjoyed the most? Have you read some of the titles that I mentioned? Leave everything on the comments. I'm really looking forward to hear from you. And as usual, I hope you're having an amazing day and see you in the next video. Ciao!